Y'all ever heard of the Redneck ring? It's a southern thing. Legend has it this here ring holds the power of 1,000 cases of Busch Light. It can make you the best shot in the county. It can even make your pickup truck fly. Well, maybe not fly, but it can make it go real fast. Problem is, this here ring is evil, y'all. It corrupts everything it touches. Turns good old boys bad. Real bad. It's been lost for years, hidden somewhere in the swamps of Mississippi. Nobody dared to go looking for it. Except for one little fella. He wasn't your typical southern boy. He was different. They called him Baggins. Baggins weren't no ordinary redneck. He liked books, fancy shoes, and drinking sweet tea with his pinky out. But he was still one of us, through and through. He loved his mama, his pickup truck, and the great state of Alabama. One day, Bubbo found the Redneck ring. It was in his grandpappy's old tackle box, right next to a lure that looked suspiciously like a chicken wing. He put it on, thinking it was just a regular old ring. Big mistake. The ring started talking to him, telling him to do things, bad things, like wearing socks with sandals and putting ketchup on his grits. Bubbo knew he had to get rid of this here ring, fast. Bubbo knew he couldn't do it alone. He needed help. So he rounded up the toughest bunch of rednecks this side of the Mississippi. They were the Fellowship of the Rednecks. There was Cletus, the muscle. He could tear a phone book in half with his bare hands. Then there was Tammy Lynn, the brains. She knew everything about everything, except for maybe how to fold a fitted sheet. And of course, no fellowship would be complete without Billy Bob, the comic relief. He could make you laugh till you cried, even if his jokes were mostly about possums and his crazy ex-wife. Together they were gonna take that ring to Myrtle Beach, and throw it into the fiery depths of, well, you get the picture. Section 4, Moonshine, Mayhem, and NASCAR. Their journey was long and dangerous. They had to dodge swamp monsters in the Louisiana bayou, outrun chupacabras in the Texas desert, and worst of all, sit through a whole episode of The View without changing the channel. They got lost a lot. Mostly because Billy Bob kept using a road atlas from 1987. They ran out of gas more times than they could count, and they ate more fried food than any human being should. But through it all, they never gave up. They had each other's backs, and they had a whole lot of duct tape, which, as we all know, can fix anything. Section 5, the Ballad of the Redneck Ring. Word got around about Bubbo and his fellowship. People started talking, singing songs. Before long, there was a whole musical about their adventures. They called it the Ballad of the Redneck Ring. It was a big hit down at the local honky-tonk. Folks would line up for miles to see it. The music was catchy, the dancing was lively, and the story, well, the story was something else. It told of their trials and tribulations, their laughter and their tears. And most importantly, it taught us all a valuable lesson. Never underestimate the power of a good pair of work boots.